Hello guys, welcome back to my channel JBR Online Classes. Like, share and subscribe my channel.
So hello everyone, now this is the second part from the exercise 10.4, that means geometric progression. Okay, and in this video we are going to start from sum number 6. For the previous one, please check the description box, the link will be there. So here in sum number 6, in a GP, the third term is 24. Okay, that means here A3 equal to 24. Sixth term A6, that one equal to 192. Find the 10th term. You have to find out A10. Okay, clear? So as here A3 equal to 24. Now you know the formula of A3. So write down here A, then here R square. Okay, because A R to the power n minus 1. So that one equal to here 24. And A6 means A R to the power 5. That one equal to here 192. Okay, now if you divide this one, so A r to the power 5 divided by A r square, that one equal to 192 by 24. A cancel out, it will be here 3. That means r cube. R cube equal to here 24, and this one here 192, so it becomes 8. So 8, that means r equal to here 2. So if r equal to 2, you have to find out A10, that means A r to the power 9. So A means here, okay, so first you have to find out the value of A. So A equal to here 24 by r square, that means here 4. So it's 6. So 6 into 2 to the power 9. Okay, that means 3072 as your answer. Now next one. Next one here, sum number 7. In sum number 7, first problem. Find the value of x such that minus 2 by 7 comma x comma minus 7 by 2 are three consecutive terms in AP. So as here these three are the consecutive terms in AP. So you know the formula, if A, B, C are the consecutive term, then B square is equal to AC. So that means here you can write down A square, x square is equal to minus minus plus, here 2 by 7 into 7 by 2. So it becomes 1. So that means x equal to here 1. Okay. Now next one, number 2. In number 2, x plus 9, then here x minus 6 and 4 are three consecutive terms. So here you can write down x minus 6 whole square, then 4 into here x plus 9. So x square minus 12x plus 36, here 4x plus 36. 36 cancel out, here x square and minus 16x, that one equal to here 0. Okay, x square minus 16x, that one equal to 0. So that means here you can write down x into x minus 16, that one equal to 0. So x equal to 0 or x equal to 16. Now here definitely the value of x equal to 16, not the 0. Okay, now next one, sum number 9. Sorry, it's sum number 8, not the 9, sum number 8. Okay, the fifth, 8 and 11 term. Okay, fifth, 8 and 11 term of an GP are P, Q and S. Okay, then so that Q square is equal to PS. So as here A5 equal to P, and next one here A8, that one equal to Q. After that here A11, that one equal to here S. So you can write down here A r to the power 4, it's P, A r to the power 7, it's Q, A r to the power here 10, that one equal to S. Okay. Now if you multiply the first and the last term, because these three are in GP, so here you can write down P into S. So here PS equal to A r to the power 4, A r to the power 10, that means here A square r to the power 14. Okay, A square r to the power 14, and you can write down this one as A r to the power 7 whole square. So that one equal to here a8 whole square. Okay, that means the middle one. So middle, that means q square. So here q square equal to ps. It's proved. Next, number 9. If a, b, c are in GP, then show that a square, b square and c square are also in GP. So as here a, b, c in GP, then b square is equal to ac. Now next thing, here you have to show that a square, b square and c square are in GP. That means here you have to show that b to the power 4, that means the whole square of b square is equal to b a square c square. So do one thing, just squaring both sides. So this one is equal to with this one. So b to the power 4 equal to a square c square. Okay, so it's proved. So now you can write down a square, b square and c square are in GP. Next, number 10. If A, B, C are in AP, so as here A, B, C are in AP, that means 2B is equal to A plus C. That is the condition. Then show that 3 to the power A, 3 to the power B and 3 to the power C are in GP. So if these three numbers are in GP, that means here you have to show that 3 to the power B whole square is equal to 3 to the power A into C. Okay, you have to show that this one is equal to this one. So as here left hand side you have 3 to the power b whole square, that means here 3 to the power 2b. So 3 to the power 2b means in the place of 2b you can write down a plus c. So 3 to the power a plus c means 3 to the power a into 3 to the power c. So now it's proved. It's very easy. Okay, now next one, some number 11. If k, the first one, then here 2k plus 2, 3k plus 3 dot 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 are in GP, find the common ratio of the GP. Okay, so that means here you have to find out the value of small r. You have to find out the value of small r. Okay, so as here these three numbers are in GP, so you can write down 2k plus 2 whole square, then here k into 3k plus 3. Okay, so here I write down 4k square, then here it's 8k and then 4, that one equal to here 3k square plus 3k. So 4k square minus 3k square, k square, here 5k plus 4, that one equal to 0. So that means here k plus 4 into k plus 1, that one equal to 0. So either k equal to minus 4 or k equal to minus 1. Okay, so when k equal to minus 4, so here the GP series are minus 4, then it's here 2 into minus 4 minus 8 plus, so it's minus 6. Okay, next one here minus 9 dot dot dot. Okay, so in that case r equal to here minus 6 by minus 4, that means here it's not 2, it's 3 by 2, 3 by 2. Okay, and when k equal to minus 1, so the first one minus 1, second one 0, third one 0, in this way. Okay, which is not a GP. So that means your answer is this one, 3 by 2. Okay, next number 12. So here in sum number 12, find the geometric series whose fourth term, okay, a4, that one equal to here 54, and the seventh term a7, that one equal to here 1458. 1458. So as here fourth term equal to a 54, so that means here you can write down a r cube, that one equal to 54, and here a r to the power 6 is 1458. So divide it just. So here 1458 and 54, a cancel out, it will be here 3. So 1458 divided by 54, it becomes 27. So 27 means 3 cube. So that means here r equal to 3. If r equal to 3, then a equal to 54 by r cube, that means 3 to the power cube. So 54 by 27, that one equal to here 2. So a equal to here 2. Okay, and you have to write down the geometric series here. So here your answer, the first one here it's 2. Okay, first one here 2. Next one will be here 6, because as here r equal to 3, so 2 into 3 to the power 1, then next 2 into 3 to the power 2, then after that 2 into 3 to the power 3, in this way. So first one here 2, then second one here 6, then here 3 to the power 2 means 9, so that one equal to here 18, then dot dot dot, in this way. Okay, I hope it's clear. Okay, now next one. So next one here, sum number 13. In sum number 13, the fourth term of GP is the square of its second term. That means A4 is the square of second one. First term is minus 3. So A equal to here minus 3. Determine the seventh term. That means A7. Okay. So here you can write down A r to the power cube. Here A r to the power 1 whole square. So that means here a r to the power cube equal to a square, and then here r square. Okay. So as here a by a square, that one equal to here r square by r cube. So it will be here a, here also it's r. So that means a equal to r. So if a equal to minus 3, then r equal to also minus 3. Now a to the power a r to the power 6, that is the seventh term. So here you can write down a means minus 3, then here minus 3 to the power 6. Okay, minus 3 to the power 6. So as here minus 3 to the power 6, it becomes here the positive one. So minus 3 and then 3 to the power 6. So multiply 3 in 6 times, and that one equal to here 7 to 9. Now 7 to 9 again multiply with 3. It becomes here minus 2187 as your answer. Now the next one, sum number 14. An arithmetic progression has the first term as 2. Okay, so that means here a equal to 2, and the fifth term as 30. So a5 equal to 30. As in arithmetic progression, that means here a plus 4d, that one equal to here 30. Okay, so here a equal to 2, so 2 plus 4d equal to 30. So that means here 4d equal to 28. So definitely d equal to here 7. D means common difference. A geometric progression has common ratio of 0.5. So r equal to here it's minus 0.5. The sum of first two terms of the geometric progression is the same as the second term of the arithmetic progression. Okay, sum of first two terms. So is as same as the second of the arithmetic progression. Find the first term of the arithmetic progression. So that means here a plus a to a r to the power 1, that one equal to here is the same as the second term. So here you have to find out the second term, that means a2. So a2 means a plus d. Okay, so it means 2 plus 7, that one equal to here 9. So write down here 9. So here a common 1 plus r. R means here 0 minus 5. So minus 0.5. So you can write down here 1 minus 0.5, that is here 9. So a equal to here 9 by 0.5. Okay, and that one equal to here 18. So here a equal to 18, and that a is the first term of the GP series, or you can also write down this one as a1. Okay, so that is your answer. Now next, sum number 15. 15.1. The sum of first terms of GP. So here a equal to 39 by 10. The sum of, first three terms. sorry, here the sum of first three terms, that means h3 equal to 39 by 10, and their product is 1. Find the common ratio of the terms. Okay, so for that kind of problem, as here h3, okay, h3 equal to 39 by 10. So suppose here the first term is a, then you know that the second term will be ar, and the third term here a r to the power 2. So that one equal to here 39 by 10. And if you multiply all the terms, so a into ar into ar square, and that one equal to here 1, because product is 1. So in that case, if a common, so here you can write down 1 plus r square, that one equal to 39 by 10, and here it's a cube and r to the power cube, that is equal to 1. So here a r, that is 1. Okay, a r, that is 1. Now if you divide this one, so a into 1 plus r square divided by a r, that one equal to here 39 by 10. So here cancel out, so 10 plus 10 r plus 10 r square, that one equal to 39 r. So 10 r square, here 29 r plus 10, that one equal to 0. So now you can solve it by middle term factorization method. So here 2r minus 5, and second one here 5r minus 2, that one equal to 0. So that means either r equal to 5 by 2 or r equal to 2 by 5. Okay, so as here r equal to 5 by 2, then a equal to 2 by 5, and as r equal to 2 by 5, then a equal to 5 by 2. That is your value of a and r. Clear? So here you have to find out the common difference and the terms. You have to also find out the terms here. So that means here the first term, when a equal to 2 by 5 and r equal to 5 by 2, so the first terms are 2 by 5. Then next one, the multiplication of this one, so it will be here 1. After that 5 by 2, okay, in this way. And when a equal to 5 by 2 and r equal to 2 by 5, so it will be here 5 by 2 first terms, then 1, then 2 by 5, then dot dot dot. Okay, clear? Okay, now next one, sum number 16. In sum number 16, sorry, here sum number 15 2 also, sum number 15 2. Three numbers are in AP and their sum is 15. So it means here a plus d, a, and a minus d. Okay, these are the three numbers and their addition is 15. So you can write down a minus d plus a plus d, that one equal to here 15. Now next, if 1, 4 and 19 are added to this number respectively, the resulting numbers are in GP. Okay, very good. So you have to find out the numbers here. So in that case, here you can easily find out the first term because dd cancel out. So 3a equal to 15. So that means here a equal to 5. So here the first term, that one equal to here 5. So now when 1, 4 and 19 are added to the number, so it becomes here a minus d plus 1, the first one. Second number will be a plus 4, and the third number will be here a plus d plus 19. Okay, now these three numbers are in what? These three numbers are in GP. So that means here a plus 4 whole square, that will equal to a minus d plus 1 into a plus d plus 19. So as here a equal to 5, so it's 9 square. Here 5 plus 1, so 6 minus d. Here 5 plus 19, okay, so it means 24 plus d. So it's 81. Here 24 into 6, 144 minus 24d plus 6d minus d square. Okay, so finally you have d square plus here 10d. Okay, sorry, it's not 10d, as here 24, 18. So 18d, then here 63, that one equal to 0. So here the solution, d plus 21, here d minus 3, that one equal to 0. So either d equal to minus 21 or d equal to 3. Okay, so when a equal to 5 and d equal to 3, so here the numbers are 2, 5, 8. When a equal to 5, d equal to minus 21, so the numbers are here 26, 5 and minus 16. Okay, now the next one, sum number 16. So this is the last sum for this video. So guys, if you like my video, please share this video and please subscribe my channel. So here in sum number 16, three numbers from an increasing GP. Okay, if the middle term is doubled, then the new numbers are in AP. Find the common ratio of the GP. Okay, so as here three numbers. So here A by R, A and AR. These are the three numbers in GP. Clear? Here, if the middle term is doubled, that means here A by R, middle one is 2A now, and then AR. They are in AP. So here the formula of AP, 2 into middle term, that one equal to addition of first one and the last one. So here 4A, that one equal to R LCM A plus A R square. Okay, so here 4R AA cancel out, it will be 1 plus R square. So that means here R square minus 4R plus 1, that one equal to 0. Now you can solve it by Sridhar formula. So here R equal to 4 plus minus 2 root 3 by 2. Okay, you can also common 2 here. So it will be here 2, just write down here 2 plus minus 2, so 2 plus minus root 3, not 2 root 3, 2 plus minus root 3. Okay, now as R greater than 1, so definitely R equal to 2 minus root 3 is rejected. So here the value of R equal to 2 plus root 3, because remember that always R greater than 1. Okay, so here the common ratio is 2 plus root 3. That is your answer.